Hi everybody, how you doing today? Well, today I want to tell you a little bit about what I do to prepare before I go out and do my photo shoots. Uh, I don't know why I'm just going to tell you what I do, and if it helps you out, it helps you out, but the first thing you want to do is make sure you're squeaky clean. That's right, animals can smell you from a long ways off. Um, I choose to eat organically. Um, Not all the time, but most of the time. Um, I don't drink, smoke, or do any of those things I used to do. That's right. I used to smoke and drink and eat meat, and I don't do any of that anymore. I eat things that are try to be as good for your body as you can. Because see, the cleaner your body is, the higher it's going to vibrate. The better you're going to feel. That's why it's important you shower, and I don't use anything with like deep smells. I usually get all natural stuff when I shower and get ready to go. And my clothes, I use vinegar on my clothes because vinegar gets rid of smells. It really does. It works well. And I use like Tide, no dyes or scents or anything so it doesn't get in my clothes. Now, I don't know if it truly helps, but I think it does. And then what I'll do is I'll get up early, like 5 a.m. I'll eat, relax, have a cup of organic coffee or tea, and eat, and then jump in the shower, do my thing, and by 9 o'clock, I'm just starting to get around. I don't get up at 5, 6 to see the morning sunrise because I'm working with a half-inch sensor camera. So you want to let that sunrise come up a little bit into the sky so you got enough light to take pictures. Now, this is what I take. If it's just like to go out and take pictures, I take this. That's it. I got my camera in there and maybe my little microphone for in case you want to catch a robin talking or a cardinal talking or an animal. And then I use this baby right here. It's my hip pack, and I put all my batteries in there. Whatever I might need for the camera, like filters or lenses, it all fits in here. And of course, I put in there, snacks, organic nuts, cinnamon bars, something to eat while you're out there. And it's a pretty simple deal. Get them off eBay all day long for about 10 or 15 bucks. Remember, you're not carrying 8 or 10 or 15 pounds of lenses. The FZ300 is extremely light. I think it is. And I'm not like a big guy, but I'm like an average guy, I guess you could say. And it's I can carry around all day long, and I don't get tired. I carry my camera in my hand. I have this strap. Let me show you real quick. It's one of these straps right here. You just put it around your wrist, real simple. Goes on your wrist, and your camera's right there. Because one thing I know is you don't want to drop it. You may think, oh, I'll never drop it, because all it take is one time you're going to drop that camera. So invest in a wrist strap. That way, if it drops, it's not going to the ground and going to bust all over the place. Okay? It is plastic. I mean, it's not like a metal outfit here. Camera shoots great pictures. And this year, I am doing something different. In my last video, we talked about JPEG and RAW, and I am going RAW this year. I'm going to pull out the full potential of this camera shooting RAW. And I think it's going to be totally amazing because all I've been shooting is JPEG, and I've been getting some really good pictures. And now with the new software, I can really do RAW. And so that is what I'm going to be doing this year. and I'm going to be showing you some spectacular shots that this camera can truly take. I think it's probably the one camera that you'll only have to carry, especially when you're going on trips, field trips, nature trips, that kind of stuff. As long as you stay in the optical, you'll get great pictures. Now, if you're going to be shooting animals, birds, insects, you'll want to go to shutter priority. Now, I know like some of you guys are in that auto mode, and I'm trying to get you out of the auto mode and into the program mode. And as long as you got my single spot focus point, you're going to get great pictures. But if you're going to be shooting moving objects, animals, insects, squirrels, chipmunks, any of those objects, then you're going to want to shift over to shutter priority. Now, all last year, I'm going to say for the last 7 months of last year, I shot all my pictures in program mode. That's right. So, I wasn't letting the shutter, or I wasn't deciding what the shutter was going to shoot. And I learned that as long as it's pretty decent out, good daylight, it can be clouds in the sky, but good sun, you can run that shutter. You can lock that shutter in and at least 1,000 to maybe 1,600 with no problems, unless you go into the woods where there's a canopy. You got a lot of highlights and shadows. Then you're gonna want to switch over to the program mode, because it's gonna drop your shutter speed down, but it's still going to give you good pictures. So my recommendation, if you're going to be shooting anything moving, anything, go to the shutter priority and just set it up for 800. That's a good all-around shutter speed that I use myself. If I'm wanting to try to stop the wings on a bee, you got to be at least 2,000 plus. And there isn't sometimes enough light for that camera to do that. I have seen it at 2,500, but usually it's in an open field, taking pictures out in an open field. Then you could do 2,500 on the shutter speed. But if you do 800, you should be pretty safe, unless that thing's running, galloping, full blast. I don't care what you really have it in, because you can't get it above 4,000. I think 25 or 4,000, I think, is the max, and I've never ever seen it go there. It's just not enough horsepower to get it there, unless in a certain situation, maybe. So, getting back to what I do to prepare, whether I'm taking my camera bag or my hip bag, which I take regardless, because that has the batteries in it, and usually if I have a fully charged battery, and in one of my other videos I show you what kind of batteries I use, and they last a long time, as long as you're automatically letting your camera, like your electronic viewfinder, have it shut off within a minute, and you'll save a lot of battery. I usually set my electronic viewfinder for 1 minute, and I usually power the camera down in 2 minutes, because all it takes is one tap on that shutter button and the whole thing comes back alive again. But you're saving a lot of energy when it's in sleep mode. Okay? So, that being said, now, if I'm going out with my GoPro, microphones, and my stabilizer stick, and where I have to have a little bit more, I take one of these. Amazon. They're light. I don't have to carry a 15-pound worth of lenses in this baby. It's a one-type shoulder thing, and it works excellent. It'll carry 2 cameras, or all your GoPro stuff up here. I usually put my GoPro stick here, and I carry sometimes a little battery with me. It depends, but it does great. It's like a half, doesn't sit quite straight on your back. It goes a little bit an angle. But these are very light. Amazon. Check them out. Um, so that's what I use, basically. And my hip pack, that goes with me all the time. Because it has my batteries, my filters. You know, I don't even carry the filters in the lens. I just put it in my hip pack. It's just easier to get to. I don't have to, throw the back off to get to my filters. But these days, I'm not using the filter as much, unless I'm near water or I want to see what's in the water, or I see a lot of, like if it just got done raining, then I like to put a polarizer on because it'll kind of cut that glare off. And then I make my big prayer, to the big guy, and I say, hey, give me something wonderful today that I can share with humanity. And he has come through almost every time. I'm going to say he has done every time. Because even when I think I've got nothing really good, right at the last minute when I'm ready to head back to the car, something comes. So, he's always listening. It only takes a few seconds to ask the big guy to give you a hand. And remember, don't forget about those angels. They're magical too. And they have given me some amazing throughput. I've had these animals come down maybe 6 feet from me, or 8, and just chat with me. Squirrels, chipmunks, even the birds. That's why I'm going to help you raise your vibration up so you can get great pictures. You can show the world how beautiful it is. And then you can see just how beautiful it truly is when you capture these photos. That's why I share them with you. I don't want to keep it all enclosed. I'm not here. I don't have an ego. I don't have nothing to keep to myself. Why? There's no reason for it. I learned, lies always lead to more lies. I learned this 6-7 years ago, and ever since then, even a white lie can cost you. So it's just better to tell the truth. And it's been wonderful. My photography has been outstanding. I got so many pictures of animals, birds, that I haven't even put them all on here yet. I haven't found the time to process them. And I still have a lot of JPEGs that I haven't processed yet. So one day, I think what I'll do is get me a green screen, and then I can just show you some pictures right here, or over here. And work it that way. Anyway, I want you to go out and shoot, because you want to being out in nature is the best thing for you. And if you're just out there to walk along the path, it's great to grab the FZ300 and just take it with you, because you never know what God throws at you. You really don't. He surprises me all the time. So I want to uplift you up. Spring is coming early. Get out there and just ask him. I'm never specific about what I want, but usually sometimes when I think about something, I would really like to get that. And within a week or two, I get it. The universe brings you at that moment, that particular moment, because truly that's what's happening, is you're living the moment. So always go out with a bright heart, love inside, and tell the animal kingdom and the insect kingdom and even your plant kingdom how much you love them, because it makes all the difference in the world what you're going to get in that photo shoot. That's right. Just, people, even praying isn't like holding your hands together. It's more than that. It's just asking from your center of your heart, and ask him what you want and what you need, and he'll bring it to you. It may not be exactly how you thought it was going to be, but I guarantee he'll bring it to you. Okay? Listen to the signs of your heart. If there's a thought in your head and it's like, wow, I wonder why I thought like that, follow it, because it's going to lead you to something greater. Now, I am continuing my awakening, and I will be doing more of this in the months coming, because right now I'm getting ready to do a big clean out on my computer, because it's getting full of pictures and it's slowing way down. So I bought me some SSD drives to swap out the old 7200 RPM drives, so I can get this computer heartbeat back up to where it should be. And I may not have a video for a week. It would mainly be next week. It's just, we're gonna have to see. I have to take care of some personal things, and I just wanted to throw this quick video together to get you guys inspired to ask. Your relationship between your creator and you is between your creator and you. It's between nobody else but you. The creator answers on a personal level to every soul. Remember that. The creator answers to a personal level for every soul, because every soul has a fingerprint unique to its own soul. That's how special you truly are. Remember, you are one of a kind. So, be in love. Tell the animals how much you love them, the insects, the plant kingdom, and even your planet, which I call Gaia. In the spiritual world, she's got several names, but I call her Gaia because that's what rings with my heart. And go out there and do this by yourself. Don't bring anybody with you. Just bring you. That's when the best happens. Anyway, please subscribe, like, and share. And I'm going to have a great video right after this with some of my pictures that I have not shown yet, and with a great message. Thanks, everybody. Have a beautiful day. Love you. New subscribers, awesome for coming aboard. Seasoned subscribers, you're really awesome for staying on board. Thanks, everybody. Have a beautiful day.